gun. Slide is wrong. It is.
He called it. He called it.
How the fuck are you? As you can tell, we're not on Roku. And hopefully, and actually, I'm probably not going to cuss for at least another, maybe 10 minutes. Although I just blew it with a dropped F-bomb, but that's just the way it is. Good evening to all that are here. If you are watching on Facebook or Twitter, in fact, let me put the banner up. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, please get your butt over to YouTube. I should have had my Instagram on, but I literally walked in the door to my house, dropped my stuff, and went here. Literally. I would have been here an hour ago, but the airlines, and I won't really bitch too much because I flew Southwest to and from. And Southwest, other than a little bit of lateness leaving Tampa and a little bit of lateness leaving Las Vegas, was fantastic. I got to the gates, no problem. The only problem is that when I got to Tampa and we were early coming into Tampa. We actually had to wait on like the taxiway area because we were early. We had to have another aircraft push off before we hit the gate. And then we're at the gate, and then they don't even have a jet ramp. So that was Oh, crap, number one. Again, I'm going to hold off until the 15-minute mark to drop some more curse words. So we're waiting. We get to the gate. There's a jet ramp issue. So now we're late. So I bust out of there, get to baggage, and I'm sitting down because, again, I have my cane. I need to relax. I'm by that one area so I can actually sit and watch the luggage. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I see my Raider bag pop out. I'm like, yes, my luggage is good. And the reason why that's important is I'm gonna explain it in a little bit. Is that the second bag did not show up. The second bag has both of my pirate hats in it, has both of my pirate vests, has my belts and boots and other things. So basically, the what is it? The clothes. It's not there. So I had to make a report, and that kept me away from being a little bit earlier here. A little bit earlier here. So I want to recognize everybody. Dr. Brawl, yes, I am. I had a safe trip. I am here now. I had a safe trip home. And Unknown Raider guy, yeah. And I think the Titans lost tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Titans lost tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Jacqueline Jones, I miss Tanya. I miss seeing you. I'm sorry. Give me another call when I get out there. I'll be out there in 2 weeks. Jacqueline Jones is one of my favorite ladies. She's out there. She works at the stadium. Anna Diaz, permission to come aboard. Granted. Good to see you, Anna. Cisco Ortega. Good to see you, brother. Arkham, my goodness, Arkham, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you doing? Salute. Okay, so we got everybody here. We got a few people here. If you are watching on Twitter, I can't see anything. I can't see anything if you're on Twitter. Facebook, I occasionally will see some comments. Yes, Cisco, yeah, the Squid Made Chief, I know. And I'm waiting for him to get in touch with me again. I know that he is doing a bunch of different things about getting for the season. Matt Eisner, good to see you as well, says hi. Cab, do you think Carr should go if we don't make the playoffs? It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But again, it's 2 games into the season. And there was a quote that actually Murph at Raiders Fan Radio made that was from, and I can't remember the guy's name. He was the special teams guy, the linebacker that was on and off the team last year. A very good personality. I can't remember his name. He goes, everybody is, like throwing in the towel already. It's been 2 games. It's been 2 games. We got 15 more to go. Now, here's the thing. If it continues to go bad, then there are issues. But that's a lot of time away. We will see. Nice seeing you. It was great seeing you as well, Anna. And thank you. We'll have to do breakfast again. Anna, I'll come over anytime you're cooking. I'm going to invite myself over for dinner. If I'm allowed to. Captain Jack gets more airtime than Gorilla Rilla in Vegas. Oh, no, not quite. The reason why I was on the big screen a lot yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, it's yesterday. Well, actually, it's 2 days ago now on Sunday, was because of the gorgeous young lady that I had at the stadium with me who was on the big screen like 5 times. 5 times. And I was sitting down a lot when she made the big screen. Now, Hollywood and I made the big screen, and I wish somebody would have taken a picture of that. But there was no picture of it when Hollywood and I made the big screen because we were hamming it up for the camera. And I can't enough for the camera and have like a, my cell phone here and click. I didn't have a chance to do that. But thanks there. Good to see you, Savage. I would love to see that. Jacqueline Jones, I watched Murray play, and that's sad how he can run the ball. I mean, he was elusive. He was elusive, Jacqueline. He was elusive. And that was a problem because here's the thing. It was a team loss. It was a team loss to include coaching. Josh McDaniels forgot about the run. He did. We were running well. He forgot about it. Derek Carr on the last fumble by Renfro, and I heard that Renfro was in for a concussion protocol, or they were going to see if he was concussed. We'll see on that. But from what I understand, hey, Alan, good to see you, brother. Good, Alan Sensman, the one of my shipmates down here in Florida. Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. We're getting back to the play. From what I was told, and I don't know whether because I haven't seen any after-game I haven't seen any after-game press conferences, and I've been traveling all day. And by the way, if you're watching this show, please share. Please share it up so people will say, hey, Captain Jack is on late. It's 1:15 in the morning on the East Coast, and I'm doing a show because I knew I had to talk about it, and it was because I wanted to talk about it, because yesterday I had to do like a show on the phone because I had to do it on a certain time, and I couldn't even take any people calling in. But getting back to the point, the play that I was told originally was supposed to be a running play, and Carr checked out of it for the pass play. It was a great play. It was a great catch. It was a great run, and then it was a fumble. So I'm not saying, excuse me, that maybe if he gives the ball to Jacobs, that Jacobs doesn't fumble either. So you can't say, well, it wouldn't have happened. But the unfortunate thing is there was a fumble, and it was picked up for 6. And it shouldn't come down to that. Couldn't come down to that. Carr should have given the ball to Jacobs and run to the field goal. I agree, but he checked out of it because he saw I think I was told that he saw Buda Baker was going to blitz a safety blitz for a run blitz. So he checked out of it. Should have played it safe and set up to win a field goal. I agree too. Or here's the other thing. Instead of maybe throwing that pass, maybe he checks into a running play that runs away from Buda Baker. Maybe it was, it's pissy because that was a game we should have won. Also, I don't know about you, but I saw the officiating was not the greatest. And I'm talking about the replay. Okay? When we stopped the Cardinals on 4th down with a 36 seconds to go or something like that, we stopped them, and they called defensive pass interference on Roderick Treamer on Zach Ertz. Bullshit. Bullshit. Not even. Bullshit. So that gave them a fresh set of downs. They couldn't punch it in on 1, 2, and 3, and then on 4th down, Murray runs it in. And then they got to get the 2-point conversion. And guess what? Bullshit. He dropped the ball. He being the receiver, I think was it E.G. Jones? He dropped the ball. and it was seen that he dropped the ball, but they said it was good. Bullshit. Carlos is in here. Good to see you, Carlos. Jacqueline Jones, you'll expect. Is that dinner? I'll expect that. What did I say? Something about dinner? I'll go in. Jacqueline, I'll come eat dinner, and if you or what do you call it? If you or Anna making dinner, I'll come anytime. I will come anytime. I can eat. And Matthew Lincoln said it's that he barely touched him. He did. We'll be having so much fun in that. Can't wait. I hope we get that W. We need it. Music City. Here we come. Back to work season. Hey, take care, Alan. Thank you for stopping in. Anna Diaz says, we all saw he dropped the ball. It was BS. Yes. And by the way, here's a statement. Okay. If you like what you see, first of all, share, like, please, share, like, please. Share it up. I'm not normally on this late. I should be asleep because I got work today. And I say today because it's already Tuesday, 1:20 a.m. But I had to be on for at least some time. China, good to see you, hon. I put the link up. If you want to comment, you can comment. And I even said, because China said, oh, Captain Jack's going to be cussing his ass off. And that was yesterday. No, I was on Roku. I didn't see the ball touch the ground. We did on the replay, Matthew. That was all. I thought it touched the ground. But you said you didn't see it. Okay. I made the Jumbotron, like I said, because of the young lady that was sitting next to me. And thank you there, Savage, for saying that. It's not me. It's the company I keep. If you want to come into the show, I hit the link. Here it is. It's. Oh, in fact, I need to put up my what do you call it? Sorry, I got to go to my channel in case I'm missing things. Oh my goodness. We put this on. Okay. A few people watching. If you want to come to the show, please come into the show. What up with the fan hitting Murray after the game celebration with the fans? Facebook user, great comment. I don't know who that is. Let me know. Again, if you're on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. Even the bartender said the ball touched the ground. He was far from us. Okay, see, that's what I saw on the replay. And going back to this point about it's Chris Lentz. Okay, I don't know. There are fans that are a-holes, and he was probably mad about what Murray did. It doesn't give him any leeway. I don't condone it. But it happened. Shouldn't have. Chris Lentz, good. And I feel like we beat Tennessee, Denver, and Kansas City. Not the way we're playing, Matthew. Not the way we're playing presently. You know why? Because of the two games that we played one full game and a little bit of overtime. Why do I say that? Because in the Charger game, we did not show up in the first half and got our, butts kicked. We showed up in the second half. Excuse me. Sunday, we showed up in the first half and it took the foot off the gas and forgot how to play in the second half. So we played one full game of, first half and second half. But unfortunately, it was spread over two games. And I agree with Savage. Chandler Jones hasn't done anything. Jacqueline, thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, I made it home. My luggage didn't, but that's supposed to be brought back tomorrow. Better be, because I need it for the weekend. I don't need the clothes because I'm going to be using whites instead of blacks. And Metro's investigating, so they will identify the person. That's good to hear. If you want to come into the show, I did the link. I'm going to be on for an hour. I'm going to talk about this. It's better when I have people calling in, and I agree with China. Well, it's not just the fact that they got comfortable, but the game planning wasn't there. They didn't perform. Pardon me. I'm tired. They didn't perform. The defense gave up, 300 yards in the second half? Our defense gave up, I think I saw the stat. It was was it 350 yards of offense to the Cardinals? And we got 66 yards of offense in the second half. I'm pretty sure about the 66. And I know that the Cardinals got at least 250. Maybe it was 350. That's not how you win. That's not how you win. So if you want to come in, please do. Otherwise, I'll go unpack. But I wanted to make, and I unfortunately, like I said, I wanted to be here an hour ago, but I had to do a report about my lost luggage. But like, share, please. Thank you. Let folks know that I'm on. But it was disgusting. It was disgusting. And you know what? When we went to overtime, anyway, that is the first overtime loss in Vegas for the Raiders, at least in front of crowd. I mean, I don't think we had overtime in Vegas the year that they didn't have fans. I can be mistaken, but that's the first overtime loss in Vegas for the Raiders because we won in overtime against the Ravens. We won in overtime against, I think it was the Dolphins. We won in overtime against the Chargers. At least 3 times last year we won in overtime. That was the first overtime loss in Vegas. And Savage, you are correct, sir. They were on the field too long. Offense couldn't keep the ball and manage time. And so, so that is why it's a team loss. Carr was not especially great. The play calling was not especially good. Team loss. Team loss. And Anna agrees with that. Okay. Raiders defense was exhausted being on the field too long. The Raider offense can keep the ball, manage time in the second half. Anna Diaz agrees. So I'm going to make sure she sees that. Okay, Raiders offense didn't see the field in 40 minutes between possessions in the second half. Cardinals controlled the tempo, clock, and momentum. True. Honestly, think they tried to disclose the game plans after or disclose. Oh, disguise? Maybe? Basically, we went vanilla and paid for it. Okay. Then don't go vanilla. Don't go vanilla. And I don't know what the score was for the Tennessee game. If Tennessee got their teeth knocked out by Buffalo on Monday night, hopefully it'll be a cakewalk next Sunday. No. China, no. If anything, if Tennessee got the snot beat out of them by the Bills, because remember last year when Buffalo went down to Tennessee and Tennessee won, okay, Buffalo was denied at the very last minute. Buffalo was denied and Tennessee won on a goal line stand. That was last year, okay? Buffalo wins 41-7. That means that Tennessee is 0-2 and played like crap against Buffalo in Buffalo, and we got to play them on Sunday? We got to play them on Sunday? It's a home game for them? It's not a home game for us. It was a home game for us yesterday or Sunday. I'm still thinking it's Monday. No, China. Not going to be a cakewalk. Not going to be a cakewalk. And like I said, Poppy says about disguising. I think that's what you were trying to say. Disguise the game plans. What's the old expression that Herman Edwards did at the podium? You play to win the game. You don't take your foot off the gas. And I'm not ready to say that Josh McDaniels was the worst hire. I'm surprised that Sharif's not here. Oh, there you go. See? I hope I did it justice in my impersonation, my impression of him. You play to win the game. We need to play to win the game. And it's going to be a hard game in Nashville on Sunday. I'll be there. Now, I'm going to dime him out because I was reading his Instagram. But our friend Black Thanos is all up on Josh McDaniels like he is the worst hire in the world. I'm giving it to the end of the season. Josh McDaniels is the offensive genius that he was. He's what kept New England offensively winning. But it's still a Bill Belichick defense that wins a lot of those games. So we got to put it on Graham, who's better than the last two defensive coordinators we have, although the defense isn't showing it. Or they kind of are, but they're getting gassed. But the offense is definitely not up to par. Arkham says, let's read that. Rookie center affect the ability to change plays at the line of scrimmage. Possibly. That's a damn good question, Arkham. That's a damn good question. But if that's so, then you're supposed to get assistance from the guards next to you. You're supposed to get assistance from your guards helping you out. And, you got Cotton and you got Simpson. And granted, Simpson's, and Simpson and Cotton have been around the league, at least at Raiders, for at least a couple of years. But we'll see. Emergency wires Mac Hollins in the first half. We didn't keep feeding the hot hand. If we were acting like a pass-first offense, where was he at in the second half? Play calling, dude. Play calling sucked. Play calling sucked. Anna wants to get McDaniels out of town. That's not happening, Anna. I can guarantee. Oh wow, what the hell was that? It's a long hair I just got out of my beard. Josh McDaniels is going to be our coach for the rest of the year. He is. So for all those that want to trade him in on a new model, not happening this year. Parham doesn't have the playbook down yet. That could have been an issue. It's possible. It is possible, Arkham. But we'll see. Oh, I was going to say, I was talking about Black Thanos. I'm sorry he's not here. He wants to rush McDaniels out of town now. I'm getting him to the end of the year. But here's the other thing. Mark Davis still owes John Gruden on his contract, unless they had that out. Unless they had that out, right? He still owes him. I don't know about all of the financial ramifications on that. I don't. Again, if you like us, please like and share. I can talk, but if I'm going to be the only one talking, this is only going to be an hour show. We're halfway through it. Like and share. Let other folks know we're on. You think we got too comfortable, too concerned? What do you think is the reason we blew our huge lead? All I know is we are in trouble now. We got a tough 3-game stretch. Yep. Texans did what they was it? You mean what? What's his name? Cuthbert, right? Or was it Cully? Oh, it might have been Cully. Yeah, that was the. It's an all year deal, and he still owe him. How many years did they sign him for? And that's what the so if you get rid of McDaniel, I don't know how long his contract was, but you got to pay him. It's a guaranteed contract. But for those that are saying that we're gonna get a new coach, nah. And Scotty, it is a tough 3-game stretch. It is. I like this one from Poppy. We're used to playing from behind. No, I want us to be so far out in front that we see second and third stringers coming in. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And Doc, I know Doc is saying here, they got to give Josh at least 3 years. You need to get the running game going to set up the play action packs like you did with TV12 and others. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we're not going to jettison a coach after 1 year, at least not in my because that's what Al Davis did. 1, 2. It was like a dance routine. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. We went through coaches every other year. You remember that? 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. You can't do that. They were serving wine and cheese in the black hall. Ha ha. Screw you. But welcome to the show, Hefe. Good to see you on. Chiefs won. You know what and Hefe, I will be out there for the Monday night game. So if you're out there, I hope to see you there. What are your thoughts on Chandler Jones so far? My thoughts? I really don't have any thoughts on Chandler Jones. Why? Because he hasn't made an impression on me. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I don't really have any thoughts on Chandler Jones. He's still on a milk carton. Still on a milk carton. Has done nothing. And let me see. Excuse me again. Apologies. I'm going to have this cough for a couple weeks. He made one play in Los Angeles last week, which was a tackle for loss. Yesterday, or I'm sorry, I'm still thinking it's Monday. Technically it's Tuesday, 1:37. I didn't see anything from him. I really didn't see anything from him. So, my thoughts on Chandler Jones? I'd like to have thoughts on Chandler Jones. I'd like to, hey, nice to meet you, Chandler Jones. But if he continues to play poorly, and I'd have to check the stats. Let me see if I can pull up the stats. That would be something. So excuse me if I'm going to dip out for a second. I'm still here, but I'm pulling up stats. Raiders Cardinals stats 2022. Okay. Okay, here we go. USA Today. Here's the stats. Team stats. Okay. Cardinals 413 total yards, 143 net rushing, 270 net passing. So they beat us in passing yards, 20 first downs to 20. They beat us in first downs. 13 on third down, 3 for 5 on fourth down. Okay, 3 for 3 in goal to go. That says it right there. 3 for 3 in goal to go. Raiders 2 for 3 in goal to go. I want to see the rushing. No, I want to see if they have like I'm looking. Individual defense. Okay, here we go. Individual defensive stats. Okay. Chandler Jones. This was his line. 3 tackles, 2 quarterback hits. And the reason why it's low is because these are all the people because they go by number of tackles. Divine Diablo, 15. John Brown, 12. Hobbs, 11. Abrams, 7 and a pass breakup. Harmon, 5 and a pass breakup. Amick Robertson, 4 tackles, an interception, and a pass breakup. Max Crosby, 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, 2 quarterback hits. That's a pretty decent game. Chandler Jones, after Kendall Vickers, who had 4 tackles, Chandler Jones, 3 tackles, 2 quarterback hits. So I'm not really impressed. I'm not really impressed with Chandler Jones. Need to get big defensive backfield to shut down the passing game. Defensive back, you talking about the D-backs? We'll see there. Too much hype behind McDaniels, like there was with Gruden Part 2. McDaniels won't pull the plug that quick like Al Davis. No, he's not. He's not going to pull the plug. Hey, Mr. Wambach, good to see you. I'm normally not up. You know this. This is a special show. I'm doing it. I'm doing this at least an hour. And I'm only an hour because nobody's calling in. Let me put the link in again. So there's the link. Good to see you, Mr. Wambach. I'm frustrated, but I'm more interested to see how the team responds for the next few games until the bye. I agree. I got to see what happens, bud. I want to see the resolve in this team. I agree. Bauer should start over Jones. Maybe she is catching up on Jones. They should just use him. Yeah. I'd like to have Tayshawn Bauer in there. I would. He showed so much. No, see, I disagree with this, Hefe. No, I disagree. Because last year, it was there was a lot of Bears fans there. There were a lot of Kansas City fans there last year. So it was kind of almost a 50-50 stadium. Not Sunday. That stadium was predominantly silver and black. There was some Cardinal fans there, but it was predominantly a Raider stadium. Yes, there's going to be more fans that are coming in from other teams because it's Vegas, but no, I disagree with that. At least for Sunday, and we will see if that continues. But I mean, for point last year, yeah, there were so many Chicago fans there. There were so many Kansas City fans there. It was horrible. And yeah, Chandler Jones, I'd keep him for just pass rushing downs. What are your thoughts on Max Crosby so far? He's playing well. He's getting held a lot, and nobody is calling the plays or what the penalties. Oh, we do got some people coming in. Good. Titans game is the perfect opportunity to win by a large margin and get to build momentum. We'll see that. We'll see that. Okay. I got 2 people in the wing, so we're going to get to Doc Cabral and Black Thanos in just a minute. I'm going to try to get in on Lawson, but at least there's that. Yeah, we'll see. Football minds are being bad, but where's Deshaun McCoy? Deshaun Jackson and Gerald McCoy? I don't know. Yay. Josh Clay. Okay, wait. Passing downs. Kuntz should be. No, I'd put Bowers in before Kuntz. I like to put Farrell at DT. Okay. Alfredo, thank you for being here. We still get a chance, y'all. Everyone counted us last year. We still made the playoffs. Okay, that's true. Okay, who's that? Oh, everyone all over channel. But if you actually watch it, he was getting contained for Murray as a. Okay. Good, Rick. I'm glad you said that. Hey, Doc, I'm going to get the Black Thanos real quick first, and then I'm going to bring you on, okay? Okay. And again, I can't hear you, but I'm going to get the thumbs up. I want to get the Black Thanos because I know that He's at work, and I want to make sure that when he's at work on break that he comes in. Why is this not going on? Hey, give me a check there, Black Thanos.
Mike, check 1 2. Mike, check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Mike,
can,
check.
partner.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
I can hear you. What's going on?
Well, I had to correct you, my good friend. I'm actually still in Vegas as I speak to you, but
Oh, okay.
I will be returning home in the morning. So I hate traveling on a Monday. You, as a veteran as yourself of the sky, you know how that could be. So I'm
Oh,
literally the
did you
last
hear that
man
they lost
standing.
my luggage? Did you hear they lost my luggage?
No, I hope you didn't have a bunch of Raider valuables in there.
They lost my
Oh my.
they lost the ones with both my hats, both my vests, my boots, my belts. The one luggage that they won't, I have a separate luggage that I keep all my accoutrement jewelry in. That's a
Right,
carry on. Thank
right.
God. But they lost the clothing item, so they found it, but that's why I can't. And by the way, Southwest has never really done me wrong. The only inconvenience was losing that, but I will be getting that back. So
Thank
I'm gonna do
goodness.
Southwest.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm pretty loyal to them too. For better
Yeah,
or for worse. If we could put up with the Raiders, we could deal with Southwest. So, at least you get 2 bags free, if nothing else. You
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. And then the
Uh,
other thing is that because I get pre boards because of my cane, I get really good seats.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
I'm an
had those.
A-lister, so the worst I'm going to get is A30, and
Oh,
that's not bad.
nice. Yeah,
So I'm
I'm in that dreaded B group, despite checking in exactly 24 hours prior. But you got to do what you got to do.
and I
Oh,
haven't even started the clock on you. I'm gonna now. Did you hear when I mentioned your name by name? Did you were you there for that?
no, I literally just tuned in maybe 3 minutes ago. I put on YouTube and saw that you was on.
Yeah, and
Mm.
I'm normally not on, but I wanted to give people an opportunity to bitch about the game. I didn't get the chance to do it yesterday because the arrangements weren't the best. And by the way, we can fucking cuss on this fucking show because it's fucking Roku.
Oh, that's good news. That's
Now,
that's therapy for us.
yeah. Now, before we go there, though, I'm gonna drop exactly what I said about your statement because I want to make sure that I was not misquoted. Okay, and I was saying our buddy Black Thanos says basically he wants to ring up Josh McDaniels out of town now, and he has other people in mind. And I told what was my statement to you in the underline, and I kind of said, dude, I'm giving him to the end of the year. You can't just shit can a coach after 2 games.
Right. Yeah, you did say you're going to reserve judgment. Obviously, you're not pleased with what's happening thus far, but you say you will reserve judgment to see what the total outcome will be.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm a little more jaded with some of the things that's been going against us and our rotten luck from everything from the draft and everything else and crazy personnel moves. I was against the Chandler Jones trade. It made no sense to me. But given Josh's record, I had a lot of trepidation about it. As far back as January, I put the post up on Facebook saying I wasn't sold on him whatsoever. Overseeing the biggest collapse in Bronco history, ranking 32 with the St. Louis Rams, accusing Brandon Marshall of faking an injury, and then when the medical reports verified that Marshall actually had an injury, he didn't even have the character to apologize. So many things, but most people who leave the Belichick tree, the statistics have proven they struggle mightily. And if this is the great guru that some people have projected him to be because he stood in the shadow of Tom Brady and Belichick, then when a Cardinal team can hold us to 3 points for an entire half with 4 Pro Bowl players at skill positions, something is terribly wrong. I mean, that to me, that game was much worse than the Chargers game, even though that was a divisional game and the turnovers and the sacks and the optics of it made it look like, total domination. But this game was much worse. You're talking about a home opener where you had an opportunity to redeem yourself, to get back in the race and make a statement with, the quarterback has his lifelong buddy and college roommate back with him, and he only gets 12 yards. Fun fact, Cat, yesterday as I'm here in Vegas watching the Packers game, 5 different Packer receivers last night alone had more yards than Devontae had on Sunday. So that shows us the great disparity between AR-15 and DC-4. And a lot of people, I'm sure, was encouraged by the Cardinals being destroyed by Mahomes last week. And I also put up days ago, I said anything less than 30 points by the Raiders and 3 touchdowns minimum by the quarterback, which I was honestly expecting from him, at least 3, would be unacceptable. We didn't achieve either mark. And if you want to go out there and have 3 and outs and punting the ball 4 or 5 times and expect a tired defense to chase after, Kyler Murray, they're going to creep up. As soon as I remember when the score was 23-13, that was the Raiders' opportunity to say, okay, these guys are trying to come back. Let's shut this down. Let's get aggressive. Let's put the pedal to the metal. And I'm screaming at the top of my lungs from my section like Rob Halford, begging them to go deep to Devontae, test that. Well, he did once, and that pass was horrible. I know 13-year-old girls could have threw a better pass to Devontae. I think when the safety was on him, of all people, that was like the dream scenario. That the highlight reel of the week could have been that play with Devontae as a Raider making a definitive statement, and it was a complete dud.
That and I'm going to stop the time for you there, and you got a little over a minute and a half. Was that the one that was way behind Devontae, like it was behind? Yeah. Okay, Waller. Okay, yeah, that was a piss poor pass. It was horrible. I agree.
And we saw a little bit of that in LA, and I'm starting to wonder, is there something going on with him that he's not disclosing as far as his mechanics? I mean, he's had accuracy issues when he's been under pressure and stuff like that. In terms of arm strength, he's been pretty good for the most of his career. But I'm wondering if he's hiding something, because those passes were just so off the mark. It just made you scratch your head. Even for him, even though he still has a tendency to throw off his back foot sometimes, and he likes that flutter ball. That's like his go-to for some reason. But I'm gonna give him a small benefit of the doubt. That maybe there's something going on with his shoulder or whatever, because he's someone who doesn't want to be taken out the game under no circumstance. We have watched him come back prematurely in years past when he was clearly injured, maybe scared that he would lose his job like his brother did. But it all falls on him. It falls on the head coach. It falls on the offense. I'm not going to scapegoat a defense that held Murray and the Cardinals 3 for 13 on third down conversions. For most teams, that should be enough for a victory. When the average score in the NFL game, or the average amount of points that any NFL offense puts up on a Sunday, is 24.8 as of 2021. We're not even average, and we certainly wasn't average yesterday. We fell below that. But for Carr's career, he averages 21.4. So those of you say, well, the defense should have did this, defense should have did that. No, the offense is supposed to eat up clock. You don't send a tired defense out there over and over and over against a team trying to come back. You thought the Cardinals were just going to go through the motions and say, all right, let's pack it in. They got 20 points. The game is over. Mm-hmm. We weren't up 35 or 42 to nothing. It was, that's nothing nowadays, as we found out yesterday. So I'm really not surprised, and I hate to say it. It was just too many chemistry issues. You remember I said to you it was going to be a great learning curve.
Yeah.
And bringing Devontae over here all of a sudden was not going to be the answer, because Aaron is still doing Aaron things. And I'm looking around the league. I'm seeing Tua. I'm seeing Jalen Hurts. I'm seeing all these other young quarterbacks assert themselves. I'm seeing Josh Allen tonight showing the gap between them.
Well, okay, and your alarm did go off, but I am going to say this. Tua at least he has a rapport with Waddle from last year. Josh Allen has the rapport from his team for a while. Yeah, it will be a while, but I think that you have a lot of, like the too many chefs in the. I think it will take a while to get that good balance between Carr and Adams and Waller and Renfro. And God forbid, I hope that Renfro is okay. But and again, I wanted to make sure you got your full five, brother. You know me, I pause it when I interject.
Right. Well, I thank you for having me on. It's going to be a tough month ahead, bro.
Yeah.
We can foreseeably be Tennessee, but after yesterday, anything is possible.
Yeah. Well,
Just
no,
because,
it's like they got to play better. They do. They got to play better.
and on East Coast time, and then with Denver and KC. Lastly, the way KC looks right now, and the way we look right now, they will put 60 on us. They
Well,
and that's not a shot at the defense. I mean, in terms of shutting down the offense, Andy Reid already having a mastery of Derek Carr. He's proven that in 16 games, 13-3 against them. Turnovers getting in his head. I can see a worse beating that they put on us than last year. That's just how big the gap is between us and them. If you watch that Charger Chief game out here in Vegas, while I was here with that Thursday game, I said, damn, I said both of those teams look light years ahead of us. Light years ahead of us. And I thought maybe the Cardinals game would be a sign of encouraging and evidence. It just kind of proved the point even more.
Okay. Well, when am I seeing you next there, Thanos?
The next on the schedule should be New Orleans. God forbid if we go through a free fall, because if we do, I will reassess that trip. Because as you know, that one is pretty costly.
Yeah.
But I'm slated to be there. And then the Colts in here in Vegas.
No, I'm gonna miss you on the Colts games. You got to figure out when I get one of those tour package backstage things.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll get your information up behind the scenes.
Okay.
And facilitate that.
All right.
But let's hope for the best, bro.
You got it, brother. You take care. Say hello to all the people that I know that you've been hanging out with. I don't have to go into words.
You don't miss a beat, do you, Cat?
Dude, I am an intel dude.
All right then, bro.
All right. Take care, partner. We'll see you soon.
All right.
All right. That was Black Thanos. Good to hear from him. I'm going to bring in my shipmate, Doc Cabral, who's in there. Boy, yeah, I know you're scary. That's why you had to go back as well.
Now I can say no shit, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you can fucking say no shit on this show because we're not on Roku tonight.
Not fucking tonight, huh? Okay, cool. Real quick. Josh McDaniels needs time to get his people together.
Okay.
He's trying to figure out, okay, can you do this? Can you do that? When he figures it out, it'll be okay. By the way, I'm not at home in Arizona. I'm at the Fisher House in San Diego at the Medical Center, San Diego. My wife is she's in surgery right now, fighting for her life. So
whoa. Who's in surgery fighting for her life?
My wife.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I wanted to call you to let you know that I watched the game. The Pats did a pretty good job, but they got work to do too. But I watched you guys, and I went, wait a second, man. Something's missing here. How did that little 3-foot guy get around so quick? Yeah. And I was looking. What happened was that I noticed, and I'm not a football guru like you, Jay, but I'll tell you this. Somebody put on the brakes and pulled back hard and didn't let go. You have a great group of guys in the backfield, but they've got to use them effectively. If they were in the backfield working in the end zone yesterday, they would not have scored. On Sunday, they wouldn't have scored. I guarantee that. You would have kept if you would have gone maybe 30 points, maybe. Yeah, if you would have gone 30, it would have been a great game. You would have won convincingly. But unfortunately, they didn't think that way. And Bill Belichick, a friend of mine, Al Regis, he's on Twitter, and he even said, "How come we're the only team in the NFL that has a family coaching, and we're not doing well?" Well, now they're trying to figure that out too. But I want to let you know that I did watch the game. I was really, really concerned. I was concerned, not just for you, but for the people that I respect,
Yeah.
especially you, because you're like my brother, and I love you
Well, yes, yes.
with all my heart and soul.
And
Make
have you
sure if there's
seen?
anything you need, don't be afraid to call.
Right. No, have you seen the scroll? I mean, of all the people from Anna Diaz to California Poppy to Sparkle, Sparkle Conley is a beautiful lady. Raider Rick and Savage and the other Raider Rick.
Yep.
All and they're saying the same thing. All prayers for your Asawa. That's wife, for those that don't speak Tagalog. Prayers for your wife in her surgery. Doc, we all are saying, that's why I had to stop you for a minute. When you said Fisher House, I know what Fisher House is.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know. So
yeah, no, I know what Fisher House is. That's for families of people in the military that are, for, and you're you say you're in Balboa?
Yeah, I'm in here for it'll be 2 weeks coming up.
Okay. Well, again,
hard, man.
From all of us. Yeah, from all of us, please keep me in mind. And again, Doc, you know that I get so much going on. Like I said, I'd be asleep right now normally, but I wanted to have a show where people had a chance to call in, and I'll suck it up. I'll be tired tomorrow, but I wanted to make people, because I didn't have a show that I wanted to last night because of that. And next Sunday, I'm not going to be able to as well. But that's notwithstanding, is we want you well, because we all care about you. They know that you're my brother from another mother. So that's how they know that we care about you, and they're trying to show that to you as well. Michael, here's another one from Michael Guerrero. All prayers up. Please tell your Asawa that we send our best, and please let me know what's going on. I gave you my personal number, though. You always use the call-in number.
I did. You didn't answer.
Well, I mean, no, when you text or whatever, you're whatever. Just use whatever. But
okay,
again, I didn't. Know. Yeah, no, let me know. And again, blessings to you.
I hope I didn't disrupt the broadcast. I apologize if I did.
No, you're good. You're good, man. Come on. It's like I always love hearing from you, and I'm gonna clear the. I ain't worried about the timer. You were getting close on time anyway. The point is that we care about you, and thank you for coming aboard, and we appreciate your, because again, folks, Doc Cabral is a Patriots fan, and I will say Patriots for Doc because he's been a fan of the Patriots for long enough. He's not a Belichick bandwagon jumper on her, okay? Mm-hmm. He's been a Pats fan for 30, 40, 50 years or so. So
1969, yeah. So been a couple of days.
That's a true fan. And no worries there, Raider. And Sharif, Black Dano says sincere prayers for her recovery. And again, I had Sharif on because normally I thought that Sharif was out in New York, but I forgot he was in Vegas. He hasn't left Vegas yet. I just got home, as you can see. But we all prayers for you.
Thank you. And I love all of y'all. Just to let you know, thank you very much for thinking about her.
Yeah. And again, Doc, let us know what's going on, partner, and blessings. And thanks for coming in. And if there's anything I can do to keep your mind off of it, then I will,
you are.
I will do what I do, which is, be spouting. And I can say fuck tonight. I'm so glad about that. I can say fuck tonight.
I'm so fucking happy I could talk to you, Jay. Love you, man. I really, I love you with all my heart, my Judeo-Christian brother. You really mean a lot to me.
Yeah, like I said.
And take care, okay?
I will. Blessings to you and the family, man. Let me know what's going on.
Take care. Bye.
All right. And even China sends her best, too. Raider at China.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thanks again, Doc. Take care, brother.
Thanks.
All right. That's Doc. That is my shipmate. And like I said, I have more family, and I'm going to say this. I have more family that's either Raider Nation or from my naval career, from the military and from Raider Nation than my own blood. My own blood. I get along with people that are not blood relatives, but they are my family, and I love them to death. I love them to death. So blessings for Doug. Keep kind thoughts on Doc Cabral's wife. So all of us. But yeah, it's we're an hour in. It's 2 o'clock. If you call or hit the link, I'll be here for another half an hour. But if you don't, I'll pop in. I did my hour. I wanted to do my hour. So if you want to hit the show, hit the link. You don't have to be on camera because Black Thanos was not on camera. Okay. He wasn't, but it's better sound. It's better sound than than what you have. Doc, blessings and love to you, brother. Blessings and love to you. But we are here because I wasn't able to do the show last night. Yeah, Anna, I'm going to get some rest. I will. I'm going to get some rest. But I'm putting it out. Call in or hit the link. If you don't, I'm going to go to bed because Anna Diaz is telling me I got to go to bed. And it's not just Anna Diaz. And I will say this as well. And I give much love. The ladies that I do the show with, the Captain Jack Presents Silver and Black Ladies Night, those ladies get on my ass because they say I'm not getting enough rest. A couple other ladies who take care of me are saying I'm not getting enough rest. I don't get enough rest because I work, then I do my shows, and then I pack and I go to the games because my mind, when I'm not working, my mind is doing things for Raider Nation. And you know what? I got to do this. I got to give a plug. If you have not, let me say this. If you think enough of me as somebody that, out of respect for fan of the year, I've been nominated by a couple different people, and I did not self-nominate. I am not a self-nominate type of guy. There are people that are. I'm going to nominate myself for Fan of the Year. I was nominated by a San Francisco Niner gal and a Raider gal, and I'm blessed. And another gal that said that I had the thing. I was nominated for NFL Fan of the Year. So if you can, please Google NFL Fan of the Year 2022 and go. It takes about 10 minutes. And there are questions you need to know. I will supply my birthday, but it's also on my Facebook. People put my birthday on my Facebook. Okay. And yes, I am a season ticket holder. That's one of the questions that you will have to answer. Yes, I'm a season ticket holder. And it will ask about, what I've done in your mind that makes me a fan of the year. Talkbox, thank you for that. And I appreciate you saying I'm awesome. Thank you. And Josh Clay, and Rhetoric, thanks again. Much respect. Thank you there, sir. And yeah, if you have all of these weapons, we should be able to do well. But the offense has got to do well in the defense. It's a team game. You play to win the game. And we're not doing that. What do I think about? I like this. Thanks there, Savage. Captain Jack is like James Brown, hardest working man in the biz. Thank you there, shipmate. Because I do have a real job. My real job, I work for the government. Because that's what gives me the capabilities in pay to go to these games. So one of these days when I'm no longer working for the government, I won't be able to do all of these things because I won't have the money. It's a bad catch-22. Thank you there, Savage. Good to see. I want to see you. If I missed you, make sure I see. Our friend and yours. You know who I'm talking about, Savage? Our friend and yours. My friend, your friend, our friend. I saw that person this past weekend twice. And it just going to say that. The Gafla. Did I say that right? The Gafla. What do you think about Abram? Played well, and he wasn't a liability. He wasn't a liability on defense as much, or I didn't see it. Not what the special teams? He is horrible. Our kicker and punter are excellent, but our special teams coach is a bad influence on them. He's middle of the road. He's got a great kicker and a great punter, and the long snapper is good. So we gotta do our best on that. Sparkle, the autumn with. Thank you, honey. And like I said, if you need to, oh yeah, my friend. I saw that person. And do you know who it is as well, right? Thanos. I think you kind of know. Should we use our fullback more? Yeah, we actually used him on like a fullback out pattern. Hey, what's going on, GTA and Jay? Jonathan Abram is a true killer. He played well. I hope Abram gets another contract. Jacobs too, but they're playing for contracts this year. Yeah, friend. Yeah, super fan. Savage knows. Threw up in my mouth. A lot. I kept it in though. And Sparkle here. Sparkle is Anna. I love Anna Diaz, and if I miss some people, I apologize. I know I saw Anna Diaz. Sparkle, I love you, honey. I haven't seen you in so long. When am I going to see you? Let me know when I'm going to see you. Sparkle is exactly what that name is. When you see her, the way that she just makes you feel good, because she has so much vitality and positivity. I hope to see her as well. You guys want to come in on the show, please? I'm going to put the link up one more time. Come into the show. You don't have to be on camera. We just hit the links. And thank you there, Sparkle. Good to see you, sweetie. Like I said, love and care to the Sparkle. We have to play our speedy receivers, open things up for other players. We got. Cole is a great route runner. Tyron Johnson, great, but they said that he's. And again, I'm going to say they are Charger fans that said he's not up on his playbook. Well, if that's true, maybe he's gotten better. Here we go. They need Tyron Johnson to start for the long bro when Renfro can take a break. And Keelan Cole as well. And Diaz, good night to you as well. It's not up yet. I see it over here, but I'm getting ready. There it is. Love to you as well. And remember, call me for dinner. Please. Can Tyron play the slot with Renfro probably out? Possibly. And somebody tell me what Renfro's status is, because I think he's under. They looked at it for concussion, because I saw that last hit, and it was a bad hit. Okay, and actually, I think that Cole will play the slot. It'll talk between Savage and Talkbox 360. I'm not sure. I'm worried about stopping the run this week. Hell yeah, you got Henry. But here's the thing. If the Raiders offense scores a lot of points, you take Henry out of the game. If it's a close game and Derrick Henry is playing a lot, then that's a bad thing for the Raiders. The Raiders have got to score a lot of points. Then you take Derrick Henry out of the game. You want to come into the show, please hit the link. I'm going to put the link up one more time. We are at 1 hour and 10 minutes. There's the link. It's here. I will do another 5, but you guys got to come in because I got to unpack. Well, the stuff that I got with me, even though the other stuff has my dirty clothes in it. But I got to unpack. I got to get some rest. But if you hit the link, I'll be on for another 5 minutes at least, for like an hour 15. There we go. I got the talk box in here. Thank you there, shipmate. Because trust me, you don't want to hear from me for half like the whole show. You don't want to hear from me the entire time. You want to have that interaction. So we're going to bring in Talkbox 360. How you doing there, brother? Good to see you on here, Talkbox. Turn your volume down. Turn your volume down,
Hey,
Talkbox.
Captain, how's it going, babe?
I'm good. Turn your volume down so that there's not that echo, please, sir.
Okay. I believe I turned that echo off. Is that okay?
You're good, man. Yeah, you're good, brother.
All right, man. Big fan for many years.
Thanks.
I'm Raider fan from Santa Rosa, from LA to the Bay.
There you go.
Across all the platforms. And I got to tell you, it's like, it's just, I was so excited about this year. You know what I mean? Like, just not just the Patriot way, but the new Raider way. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Don't say that word again. It's the new Raider way.
The new Raider way.
The new Raider way. Yes.
And so what I'm saying is, like, I trust the process about the offensive line, but I can't trust the process when they're still switching players, from left guard to right guard. You know what I mean? I get it. Injuries are injuries. But that being said, the play calling that I saw yesterday was
sucked.
It sucked. But still, to me, it was Carr. His passes weren't really fast enough. You know what I mean? Like quick enough, just off the quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they were behind. You know what I mean? Like they were not on point. You know what I mean?
Right. He and I'm going to stop it because again, I whenever I go off on a tangent, I stop the clock so you get your full 5. I agree. He looks like he needs that preseason, right? Because he's thrown behind Waller, he's thrown behind Adams, and it's just not zip, right?
Yeah. And this is what I said. I said they needed week 1 was the first preseason, right? And okay, I get it. They played what they did. But week 2 is week 1. Let's go. Clean it up and let's get the offensive line on point. They look on fire. Let's go. But the second half was just a disaster. You know what I mean? And I still blame Carr for that, and I hate to say that because I love that man. But his passes were too far left, too far right, too low, too high, we were just not on sync.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
We're way out of sync. But slowing down the ball, running the ball, obviously everyone's pissed off that we didn't run the ball. But I do believe that we could have just made simple plays, just close 5-yarder, little short passes here and there. But I think we could have done that. If we could have done that, it would have kept the defense in a little closer, you know what I mean? And, a little play action and maybe throw it down the ball, throw it deep. One time, baby. Let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We never went deep. Hey, where's Johnson? I want I want Tyron Johnson to go deep one time to spread the field. Let's go.
Yes.
Where
Yes.
was he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know we miss our safety. Merrick and Perryman, huge players on the defensive side, but it was not the defense that really killed this game for us. It was the offensive side. It was just stagnant. It was so yellow. You know what I mean? And I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? They need juice. You know what I mean? And I think Devontae should be coming out as a new leader and say, listen, I know greatness because greatness, I'm used to that. So you guys got to clean up your shit and let's go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
no, I agree. And and I'm gonna stop it because I'm going off on your time. I
appreciate you. I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
No. Because like I said, I give everybody 5 minutes. When I get into my interjections, I stop it because I will ramble, and then that's not fair. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, one of these days, I want to, like, for example, like I'm doing now, I'm going to ramble and it's going to go off subject. One of these days, I want to have so many people that the 5 minutes goes down to 4 minutes, it goes down to 3 minutes because we have all these people. I'm going to get there eventually, hopefully. But when I'm rambling, it's on my time, not your time. But I will say this. It's the execution, the play calling, and the fact that do you remember that one series was it like the third quarter or the fourth quarter? 4 plays took 5 seconds off the fucking clock. 5 seconds. Horrible.
And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, and that's exactly what I'm talking about is the play calling. You could have done a small little play action. Even a play action will take the defense off that line. You know what I mean? And just give that breathing room for that running game again. You know what I mean? But just pound the game. Pound it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Pound it. We got nothing to lose. But we did lose. But my man, Captain Jack, you always you always inspire me, and and you're the OGs, and you're one of the greatest, and I appreciate you, and thank you for having me out here, my man.
Hey, come on more often. I know that I'm not normally on this late because I should be in bed, but it's because that I didn't have a real show yesterday, and I wasn't able to have people call in.
Yes, sir.
I said I was going to do it when I came home, and I'll unpack in a minute or so. So,
I hope you get your luggage.
Yeah, I better because I got all my shit, and I got my 2 hats, my 2 vests, my belts, and all the shit that I need for my outfit. Man, it's fucking in there. So I got to have that.
Yeah, man, that's what you need.
Yeah, I can't be Captain Jack without the Captain Jack shit.
Well, you always be. You know what I mean? And that's why we love you. We love you.
Right.
We love you big time.
Hey, and come back anytime. Tell the people about it. Share it up. Say, hey, you got to go watch this motherfucker and come into the show. And again, on a show like this where I can cuss because I'm not on Roku, because again, I have to tote the. It's like we're on Roku. Please don't swear. And you know I can fucking cuss like a sailor because I am a sailor. So there's a difference in the show. So when I do an uncensored show, I expect everybody to fucking come in on an uncensored show because then we can talk our asses off.
Well, and you're always OG, and you're the man. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it. I just an old people like football.
And I always listen to your analysis, and I appreciate your platform. Thank you so much.
And thank you to you as well. It's Talkbox 360, right?
Yes, sir.
Come in, brother. We appreciate you being in here, and come in again and anytime. And thanks for popping in.
Hey, thank you so much. Let's go get these Titans next week.
Fuck yeah, man. Let's show something because we got like I said, Titans, then Broncos and Chiefs. That's a tough 3 spread.
And I'll throw in next week as you prepare. I want to come on and just give my 2 cents on the Titans and their defense.
Anytime.
All right, brother.
All
God
right.
bless
Take
you,
care, man. Be
Keep
well.
it funky.
You got it, brother. Be well. That's the Talkbox 360. I like that. I like it when we get people because I've never spoken to the man. That's awesome. We have my girl Carla's in here. Like I love Carla. I love Carla. Or I'm sorry, I love Sparkle. I love Sparkle. I love Sparkle. It is Carla though, but she is Sparkle. I love Sparkle, and it's so good to see her. We cannot play action. The defense is blitzing. Right side of our own line is inconsistent. I agree. Oh, there she is. There she is. See, I'm sorry, honey. I outed your first name. I'm sorry. I know some people like the keep it on the low. My first name is not Jack, but I answer to that. Sparkle, you're still in Texas, right? You're still in Texas, right? I hope you are. Hopefully I will see you in Nollins so I can get my Sparkle love. I want to get my Sparkle love. Anyway, it is an hour 22. If you call in quickly, you will be the last one because we're going to do 90 minutes. I'm going to do 90 minutes. Oh, good. I get a chance to see my girl. Going to see Sparkle. Love, love, love. And I agree, Raider. Denzel Perryman, we're going to need him. Why? Because he's a run stuffer. Jayon Brown is more of a receivers guy. Denzel Perryman is a thumper. We're going to need him this week. And I can't wait to see Sparkle. Call in. I'm going to put the link up one more time. Hopefully we'll get somebody to pop in because I want to do 90 minutes. Hopefully will. And then I'm going to go to bed. Drag ass tomorrow morning. Well, Jay, why were you up at 1:30 or sorry, 2:30? 2:30 in the morning. My God, so get to bed around 3. Wow. But I wanted to do this, so I'm glad. Like I said, if you like, please share. Also, comment after the show, and I will get to the comments as I can. I'm busy. I know. I keep saying that, but comment after the show too because it gets the algorithm up, and then more people watch, and that's a good thing. Do you want Perryman to get another contract? If he plays well, but I will say this: he's on the wrong side of 30, and he's just like right now, he has injury issues, and that's why we picked up Masterson on the team because he's a young man. Ugh. Pardon me. He's a young thumper. We picked up the kid out of Arizona State. That was a rookie as well. So we got 2 rookies. So we got people to interchange. Will Perryman get another contract? Don't know. He has to play. He has to play up for it. We'll see. Lee Weber. Good to see you. It's been a while. Lee. Yeah, that's such a great thing. There you go. That's right. Spot on. Perryman has earned another contract with an injury clause. There you go. Perfect. Best way to say it. Thank you there, Raider. Perfect. He deserves another contract. It should come his way. But make sure that there are clauses in the deal that X amount is guaranteed for X amount of games, yada, yada. It's all in the writing. It's all in the legalities. And yeah, he did make the Pro Bowl last year. He did. He made it. Max Crosby made it, and Cole made it. The punter, and Carlson should have. Pardon me. And Renfro was there too, right? I think he was an alternate. So yeah, Renfro made the Pro Bowl as an alternate. So that was great. All right, folks, it's 1:26, 1 hour, 26 minutes. I appreciate everybody being here. Don't go away yet. Don't go away yet. Don't go away yet. Don't go away yet. Please, for me, NFL.com, look up NFL Fan of the Year. Fan of the Year. Okay. I'm going to see this. Go to NFL.com, Fan of the Year for 2022. I appreciate you nominating me further. I've been nominated by a wonderful Raider gal. I've been nominated by a wonderful Niner gal. Please, I appreciate the more noms. I'm not a self-nomination guy, but, now that I've been nominated, I'm going to try to stick with it and do my part. Thank you. Yes, I'm a season ticket holder. Yes, I'm a season ticket holder. And my birthday can be found on my Facebook. Okay, you got to know those two things. And then it's going to ask you what I've done to deserve warrant for NFL. I'd love to be nominated and even be given the opportunity to represent the Raiders in the contest. Savage. You awesome dude, you. I'll get. I don't want to say it over YouTube, but get with me sometime and remind me about what when I saw our friend on Sunday in the tailgate. Just remind me, what about our friend at the tailgate? That's all I'm going to say. All right, folks, I'm going to bed. Take care. We will see you tonight, because it's Tuesday. Tonight will be Chronicles of the Black Hole. We might have a guest. I gotta see if that guest is available. We're going to be talking Raiders. We're going to be talking about the game again, but we had that opportunity. Now, tonight is Roku, so you got to watch your mouth. Oh, love my Sparkle. I can't wait to see you, honey. It's good to see you. And you gentlemen, I enjoy everybody. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm partial to the ladies because you got to excuse me, got to adore the ladies. Derek Carr's mentality is weak. He needs to work on it. Yeah, I agree. But he might have injuries. I mean, Black Thanos was saying that he doesn't look right. So maybe he's fighting injuries that nobody's really talking about. We'll see. All right, guys, take care. Like, please share this up. And thank you. Thank you for going to NFL.com. NFL Fan of the Year. NFL Fan of the Year. I've been nominated. Please do me some more if we can. I appreciate further nominations. I would well represent the Raiders. Yes, I'm a season ticket holder. My birthday is on my Facebook. If you want to know what my birthday is, and you can't find it, email me. Email me or IM me on Facebook or IG or Twitter. Just IM me, and I'll let you know what it is. Buddha. What are we talking about? We're talking about me going to bed now. I'm sorry, Buddha. I apologize. I got to get to bed. I've been on for an hour and a half, which is good. Are you selling tickets? Buddha, I have a standing for the Indianapolis game, the one game I'm not going to, $2,000 for 2 seats, but they are right next to the Raiders tunnel. Literally, you look down at the Raiders going by you and coming back in. $2,000 for 2 tickets for the Indianapolis game. So And that's the only game that I'm not going to. That's a home game. Am I selling? So that's the only tickets I'm selling. So there it is. And one love, one to all of us. Thank you for that. And yeah, it is fire. Not a bad price. And I want to sell to a Raiders fan. They're pricey, but what you get, like I said, corner end zone next to the Raiders tunnel, you can't beat that with a stick. Plus, when they're happy, they throw things up into the stands. There's gloves and sweatbands. I got what was it, the towel from James, like was it the stink towel, the football towel, the center's towel? I got one of those from DeAndre. What's his, James, our center. Anyway, but yeah, if you want the tickets, let me know. And thank you for going to NFL.com, NFL Fan of the Year for 2022. And again, I don't self-nominate, but I've been nominated by two people. I would like to further their efforts and thank you. Yes, I'm a season ticket holder. My birthday is on my Facebook because Mandy gave that information. Andre James, thank you there. Thank you there, Jay. Thank you for that going and getting that squared away. Yeah, Andre James. Oh, why did I say DeAndre? I was like thinking DeAndre Washington or something. I don't know. Thanks again, folks. We will be back tonight for Chronicles of the Black Hole. Come join us. Get the word out. Watch, share, and like, and thank you. We'll see you up tonight in about 18 hours, 16 hours, 12, about 16 hours. We'll have another show. Take care, everybody. We'll see you.